Hello guys, welcome to my new video. So in this video, we will cover how to use environment variables in Postman application. So if you I'm expecting that you are watching this video, so you are a developer or software engineer. So for that, you in your day-to-day life, you always create APIs and test those APIs. For that, how you can use environment variables instead of complete URL or complete string. So let's start. This is my Postman application, and this is a very common application used by a developer. So here, what I'm going to do, just click a new collection. Plus button is there. So create new collection option is there, and you can rename this new collection as. Let me find the rename option. Test collection or test project. Right. Enter. Add a request here. Run collection. Add request option is there. Okay. This is my one request, and I can put the URL here. Let's. I have some URL already taken from the internet, and yeah, here it is. I have put the URL here. So when I click on it, let's see. Yeah, I'm getting the data. Right. These are the data in response tab. So yeah, this is the API, and I'm expecting that we will have more and more APIs. So I'm going to duplicate it, and you can set the API name here as well. So how can you do that? Let me put some part from here and rename it just like that, right? And in the other request, I'm using the another API. So I'm just copying it from my notepad, and yeah, just remove the spaces, guys, because it will throw error otherwise, right? So here it is. Hit the next API as well. Yeah, we are getting different data from this API, and we are getting different data from this API. So you can set the name as well here. So like this, we will have multiple APIs. Like this one is user API, and this one is post API. Version one, version two, version three API. So like this, as it is, we will have more APIs here. You can do it from here as well. I can copy it and just duplicate it or add another. And for the environment variable, we will need this. Actually, we will need multiple APIs. So that's why I'm creating multiple APIs here, multiple requests. So yeah, we have multiple requests here, and I'm going to paste it here and remove the spaces and hit. So these are the get APIs which are throwing some response, and all the response are unique, right? So as you can see, the URL is fixed. Means the base URL is fixed, right? This one only. If you look into this list of URLs, the base URL is fixed till HTTPS till public, right? And V2 is also there, but after that the route name is changed. The endpoint name is changed. This one, to dos, comments, posts, and users. So as we can see, these things are common. So why do you copying all these things each and every time and paste it here? So for that, we will use environment variable. So for this collection, test project collection, we are going to set environment variables, right? So you have lots of options. I think two options to set environment variables. First of all, you can do from pre-request script. For that, you can set the environment variable from this side, from this panel as well. But we are not going to cover this one. Pre-request script, because I'm going to make another video to set up global variables or environment variables from this pre-request script use by using of pre-request script, right? But for now, we are going to use environments, and you can see there is a drop-down button. It's showing with the no environment, right? So let's create the environment variable. Create environment. Okay, I'm going to set a name. test project, right? You can set any name as well. Let's click on it, and yeah, there it is. So this is a test project, and under environments, this is a test project collection variable. Sorry, environment variable. Now I'm going to use the variables. So how can we set the variables? You just declare the name here. Initial, you have to provide the initial value and current value. In most of the case, both are same actually. So let's do it. What we are going to do, live URL. Our variable name is live URL here, and as we can see, these things are common till the v2. So I'm going to copy this and paste it here as it is. Okay, and when I click outside, it's automatically take this one. So I think I should remove the backslash from the URL, right? And another thing is that I can use the look. If you are creating APIs, then it is possible to check the API in locally. So if you have a local server, means your system is you have run the local server, so you can test with localhost as well. So you can put that local URL as well, local URL, right? And now I'm gonna set it. So we have set the, another variable local URL, and I'm going to copy the local host things and going to paste it here as well. Some space, we got some space here, so we should remove it, otherwise it will not work. Here as it is, yeah, done. And URL, right? This is a local URL. Like that, we can use token as well. If there is some bearer token we have used in our project, so we can pass those tokens. So for that, I have a demo token here. Let's paste it here and remove the space, and yeah, as it is, and save it. Okay, so this is our live URL, local URL variable, and token. We have three variables, environment variables. So we can use this on postman collection, right? So let's use it. This is our APIs. So as you can see, there is a no environment, a drop down is there. You can select it, and test project. This is my test project environment variable we have set now. So here you can get this list and you can select it. Right now, it is going to use test project. My test project collection is going to use test project environment variable. Right, and you can see the test project environment variable. The variables are here: live URL, local, and token. So there is a view icon to see the environment variable, whatever you have set. So you can see like that, right? Token, local URL, and live URL. So we can use it here in our project. So how can we use? First of all, we have to remove. Or let's check. We have to do v2. We have to keep this from v2. So let's just remove this v2 part thing. Okay, then use curly braces and the variable name live URL. Right. If you can hover it, you can see the variable. You can see HTTPS and our domain. Then v2 till the v2 we can see, and after that we have put this forward slash, right. Then user. So if I'm going to hit it, it should work, right. You can see it is working fine, and our data is coming. And as it is, you can do the same thing. You can do the same thing for other request. So I have another request. I'm going to use it as well. Just till v2, I have to remove this part, paste it, live URL, and remove one forward slash. I have to keep only one forward slash. Let's hit it, and I think it's working fine. And here, it's currently it's using the environment variable live URL, which is live URL. Okay, so live URL variable is working fine. So there is a condition. This is working fine, right? And there is a condition when we can use if you are creating APIs in your local system. So you have to put local host. So for in that case, you have to put here local URL, and we can you can see on mouse hover HTTPS localhost 3000 port is working. So in that case, just put the local URL in the variable name, and you can hit it simply, right? I don't have any local system, URL, sorry, local server here, so it's not showing me the output. But in live server, we can see it, right? So you can put simply local URL and on your system, and you can hit it and to check the local server. So suppose that you are using local system and server system. So you have to put that local variable here, local URL here. Then you can hit it, or otherwise, if you are testing this API in server level, so you can just hit. You can just type live URL u sorry like URL, and it will show you the environment variable data, right? So this is one thing, and you can use local and live both. So we have another thing, token. So if some API is required bearer token, so just go to that authorization part, choose the bearer token, and here you can paste the whole token like that, or you just if you have environment variable, just use that environment variable. Like, yeah, we can see this is our token. So this token is getting from our environment, this one, this token, test project, this token only. So we don't have to write the whole token here, our whole path here. We don't have right to write the whole path, whole token here. Just we can use variables, environment variables, right? So this is very easy to use tokens, live URLs, local URLs. So in localhost, whenever you are you are working with a project in localhost, so you have to put this link here only, and you can do it, right? You have to put that localhost part here, and you can just use this local URL in your variable in your request, and you can hit it to check the local API it is working fine or not. So this is the process, guys. We should know as a developer how to use environment variables. This is very useful, guys. Okay, I'm going to show you why this environment variables are very useful. Let's duplicate these things. Okay, duplicate two APIs, and yeah, first in the first one, I'm going to just copy this one and paste it here, and the local thing I need, and paste it in another request, right? This is something like that. So right now, this is my server API, server level API. So I'm hitting this API, and after that, in local system, whatever API I have created, I want to hit that API as well. So for that, I have to use localhost 3000 like that, and API slash v2 slash something like that. Okay, get data. So this is my API, localhost API, and this is my server level API. So in that case, what you have to do, you have to copy and paste the URL each time here, Hana. And these both URL are different. So in that case, what you can do, you have to just remove these things till the public to the till the version, right? And what you have to do, you have to just start the curly braces and use live. If you have already set declared the variable, you can use live URL here. Or it's as you can see, this is time saver, right? And local URL, environment variable is not uh, taking much time to create, so it's very easy. Yeah, We have set local variable here, local URL, you can see, and we have set live URL here. So you can hit this API anyway by anyhow. If you want to change the live URL, you have to change this as local URL. That's all. So you can use the variable local or live both here. So I have missed the L. So yeah. So this is the purpose of the video to show you the how we can use environment variable in Postman APIs. So yeah, we can stop this video here because it's across the 15 minutes. So guys, in my next video, I'm going to cover pre-request script. You can use this like something like, yeah, if you want to get a variable, so you can click here and just paste the variable name, and what you have to do, console console.log data, right? And data is already defined, it will say. So let data is equals to data2 is equals to this one, and we have to open the console and clear the console and hit the API, not local, live URL, right? Now I'm going to hit the API, or something is wrong. Oh yeah, this. So what I did, guys, just I have put the live URL here and put the live URL to get live URL keyword or variable name here to get it from console. So by using this method, we are getting this, and on printing of data too in the console, while we can hit it and we can see the log. We can see the log of our live URL variable here. This one only. So in live URL, you can put mouse over it, and you can see this one and this one is same, right? So here, how can we get the variable name or variable data of environment variable data from pre-request script as well? So we can cover these all things in our next video. This is a demo video of pre-request demo pre-request script. So in my next video, I can cover it. So thank you guys. I hope this video can help you a lot. Thank you.